This idea that Trump has of getting rid of the exemption for state and local taxes is a bad idea. I think it's really unethical to tax people on money that is basically stolen from them by their local governments. It's not their money anymore. They have no control over it, never had any control over it. And right now that's exempt from the federal income tax. Trump and many conservatives, unfortunately, I think, who don't understand this issue, want to begin taxing that income again, the income that goes to state income taxes and property taxes.
Help us understand that a little bit more. So what is it? We're talking about state and local income taxes and what you can or can't do on your federal tax form.
Right, exactly.
Okay. So help us understand that. What is deductible now?
Right now you can deduct your state income taxes and your property taxes. Not your sales taxes. You used to be able to deduct sales taxes, but
so that money would come off of your adjusted gross income. It would lower that.
That's correct.
That's the way it works now.
And I think really it's a revenue raiser to try to help balance the budget. But Trump's plan puts it back in, and a number of Republicans agree with him on that. And so it'd be a question to see if that stays in.
What's the reasoning behind that, Roy, that they would want to change that?
They give reasons but that don't really make a lot of sense to me. A big one that's being thrown out is that, it encourages high tax states, right? States to have higher taxes. But expanding the base at the federal level encourages the federal, so it's it's hard. It's weird for a conservative to make that argument, especially if you're going to be a federalist. Because what are you doing? You're saying, to keep the states from taxing more, we're going to expand the power of the federal government to tax more. It just seems to make no sense from a conservative or federalist perspective. And the problem is, it is not consistent with the economics of tax, good economics of taxation, which only should tax consumed income. We've talked about that before. Plus, as I mentioned, look, ethically, you're taxing money that people lose all control over. It basically is no longer their money. It's their state and local government's money. Tax the state and local government.
Right.
And if you have no control over that money, it's not really yours. So to tax it is really quite unfair.